Somewhere between your bedroom and your kitchen, your body is doing something extraordinary that most people never notice. While you're lying in bed, in the quiet of the night, your muscles are either repairing themselves or quietly wasting away. And here's the truth. What happens in those dark hours determines how strong, mobile, and independent you will remain as the years go by. Most seniors believe that as long as they exercise, eat their protein, and maybe take a magnesium supplement, they've covered their bases for muscle health. But what if I told you that this belief is a myth? Magnesium isn't the magic pill you've been told it is. In fact, focusing only on magnesium could be holding you back from the real key to rebuilding strength after 60. Tonight, I'll show you the 2 overlooked vitamins that work silently while you sleep, transforming weak, tired muscles into stronger, more resilient tissue, even at age 85. But before I reveal them, there's something even more urgent you must know. 3 common supplements that many seniors take at night are secretly sabotaging their recovery. If you want your muscles to heal and grow stronger, you must avoid these. Let's start with them. Section 1. The silent saboteurs. When people think about building muscle, they usually imagine lifting weights, eating protein, or maybe drinking a shake after the gym. Almost nobody thinks about what happens in the stillness of night, while the body lies resting. But the truth is, this is when the real work happens. During deep sleep, hormones surge, tissues are repaired, and protein is turned into new muscle fibers. It is the single most important time for your strength. Yet many older adults unknowingly sabotage this critical window, not by skipping exercise or eating poorly, but by swallowing the wrong supplements at the wrong time of day. Let's talk about the 3 hidden culprits that quietly rob you of your hard-earned progress. Vitamin B complex, an energy booster. Turned nighttime enemy, B vitamins are praised everywhere. They support nerve function, improve metabolism, and provide energy for daily activities. Doctors often recommend them to fight fatigue or brain fog. But here's what most people never hear. These very same benefits can turn into major drawbacks when taken too late in the day. Why? Because B vitamins are stimulants in disguise. They ramp up your metabolism, activate your nervous system, and make your body feel like it's daytime. This may sound helpful when you're about to start your morning, but at night, when your body is begging for calm, it is exactly the opposite of what you need. Muscles grow in silence. They grow when your brain slows down, when your heart rate lowers, and when your body releases growth hormone in the deep stages of sleep. But when your nervous system is buzzing with the effects of B complex, the amount of time you spend in that restorative sleep is cut short. Scientific research backs this up. Studies show that B complex in the evening lowers melatonin, the hormone that helps you drift into deep, restful sleep. It also increases cortisol, the stress hormone, which not only keeps you awake, but actively breaks down muscle tissue for energy. Imagine trying to plant seeds in your garden while someone is tearing up the soil right behind you. That's what cortisol does to your muscles. I once worked with an 87-year-old woman who was doing everything right. She exercised 3 times a week, drank protein shakes, and even prepared balanced meals. Yet, her strength was slipping away. After a deeper look, we discovered the problem. She was taking her B complex supplement with dinner. Her body never had a chance to fully relax at night. Once she shifted her dose to the morning, her sleep improved, and in just 3 weeks, she gained back noticeable muscle. The lesson was simple. Timing matters more than people realize. Vitamin C, the surprising roadblock to recovery. If B complex overstimulates, vitamin C sabotages in a different way. This nutrient is famous for boosting immunity, supporting healing, and protecting the body with antioxidants. Most seniors take it faithfully, believing it can only do good. But again, timing is key. Here's what happens. At night, your muscles need a little bit of oxidative stress. That mild stress is the trigger that tells your body, repair the damage and build stronger fibers. It's part of the natural cycle of growth. When you flood your system with high doses of vitamin C at night, you shut down that signal. The repair process never gets the message to begin. It's like a construction crew waiting for the whistle to start work, but the whistle never blows. The result? Muscles that should have been rebuilt simply remain weak and damaged. On top of this, vitamin C has a mild stimulating effect on the brain. It helps produce norepinephrine, a chemical that keeps you alert. That may be great if you're heading into a busy day, but at 9 p.m., it means tossing and turning instead of sinking into deep sleep. I remember a retired teacher in his late 70s who faced this exact problem. He was diligent drinking bone broth, eating protein, lifting light weights, but his strength kept slipping. The culprit? He was swallowing 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C every night with his dinner. Once he switched it to the morning, his sleep quality improved, soreness faded, and within a month he felt stronger than he had in years. Caffeine, the hidden disruptor in plain sight. The last saboteur isn't technically a vitamin, but it hides in plain sight. Caffeine. Most people think of caffeine as their morning coffee or tea, but it also slips into pre-workout powders, energy, multivitamins, and even some pain relievers. For seniors trying to preserve muscle, caffeine in the evening is a silent disaster. Here's why. Caffeine doesn't just wake you up, it raises cortisol and blocks adenosine, the natural chemical that tells your brain it's time to rest. Without adenosine, you might lie awake longer, and when you finally do fall asleep, your deep sleep cycles are shorter. That's tragic, because deep sleep is when growth hormone peaks and muscle repair takes place. One large study followed older adults for 10 weeks. Those who consumed caffeine within 6 hours of bedtime lost nearly 30% more lean muscle compared to those who stayed caffeine-free, even though both groups ate the same protein. Think about that. Same exercise, same diet, but one difference. Caffeine sabotaged the nighttime repair process. I'll never forget an 81-year-old nurse who came to me puzzled. She was drinking collagen broth at night and exercising regularly, but her strength refused to improve. The hidden culprit? A fat burner supplement she was taking before bed, loaded with 150 milligrams of caffeine. Once she stopped, her sleep returned, and within weeks her grip strength improved by nearly 20%. The first lesson. So here is the first big takeaway. Muscles are not built in the gym or at the dinner table. They are built in the quiet hours of the night. And if you are taking B complex, vitamin C, or caffeine in the evening, you are shutting down the one chance your body has to repair and rebuild. The good news is simple. Just by moving these supplements to earlier in the day or cutting caffeine from your afternoons, you unlock your body's natural ability to restore strength. It's not about doing more. It's about doing things at the right time. Section 2. The nighttime repair window. When you close your eyes at night, it may feel like your body is shutting down, but the truth is just the opposite. Inside, an incredible transformation is taking place. Nearly 70% of all the muscle repair you will ever do happens while you are asleep. That's right. Most of your strength is not built while you are lifting weights or chewing protein. but in the silent hours of the night. Between roughly 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., your body experiences a surge of growth hormone. This powerful hormone acts like a signal flare to your cells, telling them it is time to absorb amino acids, patch up damaged fibers, and take the protein you consumed during the day and weave it into brand new muscle tissue. Without this hormonal surge, the protein you worked so hard to eat is simply wasted fuel. Think of your body like a construction site. During the day, you deliver the materials your chicken, beans, fish, and vegetables provide the bricks, the wood, and the steel. But nothing gets built while the trucks are just unloading. The real work begins at night, when the crew finally arrives. Under the cover of darkness, the repair team moves in to place every brick, weld every beam, and reinforce the foundation that holds you up. That is why sleep is not optional. It is the most important shift in the cycle of building strength. But here lies the challenge of aging. As the years pass, your body's construction foreman grows quieter. Growth hormone levels begin to fall, sometimes by half or more after age 60. The enzymes that once hummed along at full speed begin to slow, and the signals that tell your muscles to repair arrive later and weaker. By the time you reach your 70s or 80s, the crew is smaller, slower, and often missing altogether. And if that were not enough, many seniors unintentionally interfere with this fragile process by taking the wrong supplements at night. Instead of helping, they slam the brakes on the very repair cycle they desperately need. The result? Muscles that could have been renewed are left idle, waiting for instructions that never come. This is where two overlooked vitamins step in. They don't just sit quietly in your system during the day. They actually guide and enhance the repair process at night, making sure that every ounce of protein and every minute of exercise you invested during the day is fully transformed into strength while you sleep. Section 3. The first power vitamin, vitamin D3. When most people hear about vitamin D, they immediately think of bones and preventing fractures. But vitamin D3 is far more than just a bone protector. At night, it becomes one of the most powerful allies your muscles can have, quietly working in the background to repair tissue, build strength, and slow the natural decline of aging. Inside every muscle cell are special docking stations called vitamin D receptors, or VDRS. Imagine them as switches waiting to be flipped. When vitamin D3 binds to these receptors, the switch turns on, allowing calcium and phosphorus to flow into the muscle fibers. These two minerals are not just for bones, they are essential for contraction and repair. Without them, your muscles simply cannot function at full strength. Vitamin D3 also plays another role that many people never realize. While you sleep, it helps stimulate the production of testosterone, a hormone critical for muscle building. Testosterone tells your body to take the protein you ate during the day and transform it into fresh muscle tissue. Seniors who lack vitamin D often experience weaker contractions, slower recovery after exercise, and higher levels of inflammation that accelerate muscle breakdown. Science supports these observations. In one Harvard study, 400 older adults with low vitamin D were followed for 8 months. Those who took a daily supplement gained almost 3 pounds of muscle mass. The group that did not supplement gained less than half a pound. The difference was striking. Vitamin D was the missing key that unlocked muscle growth. This isn't new knowledge. Centuries ago, Viking warriors survived long, dark winters without sunlight by consuming cod liver oil, one of the richest natural sources of vitamin D. They understood without modern science that strength could be preserved even in harsh conditions if this nutrient was part of the diet. The practical side for today's seniors is clear. Sunlight alone rarely provides enough. Most older adults only get a fraction of what they need. A single D3 capsule, delivering 2,000 to 4,000 IU, can be 10 times more than what you would normally get outdoors. And when you take it with your evening meal that includes healthy fats, your body absorbs it far more effectively. Picture this: a plate of grilled salmon with herbs, roasted mushrooms, and a side of mashed sweet potatoes with butter. Add a drizzle of cod liver oil into your salad dressing and finish with a glass of fortified milk. That single dinner provides more vitamin D than many people get in an entire week. With vitamin D3 on your side, your body receives the signal it needs at night to recover faster, rebuild stronger fibers, and maintain resilience against the natural loss of muscle that comes with age. It isn't just a bone vitamin, it's a true muscle vitamin, especially when the lights go out. Section 4. The second power mineral, zinc. If vitamin D is the spark that lights the repair process, zinc is the toolbox that keeps it running. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone. But here's the hidden secret. Those hormones can't do their job without zinc. This mineral controls over 300 enzymes directly involved in rebuilding tissue. Without it, the tools simply sit unused. Optimal zinc levels keep those enzymes active for 6 to 8 hours. Deficiency, affecting about 40% of seniors, slows repair by up to 60%. This means you could be eating protein shakes, lifting weights, and still see little improvement if your zinc is low. Zinc also helps transport amino acids directly into your muscle cells, where they are assembled into new fibers. This is why seniors with healthy zinc levels wake up less sore, more refreshed, and stronger after workouts. History reminds us of its importance. Over 4,000 years ago, Egyptian healers used zinc-rich ointments to heal soldiers' wounds and restore their fighting strength. Today, science confirms what they observed. A University of Michigan study tracked 120 zinc-deficient seniors for 12 weeks. Those who took 20 milligrams daily increased muscle protein synthesis by 34% and recovered 40% faster after exercise. To maximize absorption, take zinc with a full glass of water about 2 hours before bed. This ensures it works during the deepest sleep cycles, right when your body is most active in repair. Section 5. Why D3 and zinc work better together, 1400 to 1700. The real breakthrough is not simply in taking vitamin D3 or zinc alone, but in understanding how they work as partners. Vitamin D3 is like the master architect. It draws the blueprint, signaling your muscles to absorb calcium and phosphorus, and telling your body to release testosterone. These messages are critical, but on their own, they remain just plans on paper. That is where zinc comes in. Zinc is the builder who shows up with the tools. It activates more than 300 enzymes that carry out the repair process, stitching amino acids into muscle fibers, reinforcing tissues, and speeding recovery. Without zinc, the blueprint from vitamin D3 cannot be executed. Without vitamin D3, zinc has no direction. But together, they create a synchronized system where every hour of deep sleep is maximized for growth. Picture your body at night as a silent construction site. Vitamin D3 flips on the lights, lays out the design, and organizes the work. Zinc provides the crew and the machinery to get it done. By morning, the foundation is stronger, the structure reinforced. This partnership ensures that instead of losing strength with age, you wake up with muscles that are truly rebuilt. Section 6. Practical Guide for Seniors. Knowing which vitamins to take is only half the story. The real results come from taking them the right way, at the right time. For vitamin D3, the sweet spot is between 2,000 and 4,000 IU each evening. Always pair it with a meal that contains healthy fats, because fat dramatically improves absorption. A piece of salmon, a handful of mushrooms roasted in olive oil, a glass of fortified milk, or even a spoonful of cod liver oil are all excellent choices to complement your supplement. For zinc, aim for 15 to 30 milligrams a day. Take it with a full glass of water about 2 hours before bed, giving your body time to absorb it and put it to work during deep sleep. Equally important is avoiding the 3 nighttime saboteurs. Shift your B complex to the morning with breakfast, when your body needs energy. Take vitamin C earlier in the day, ideally after breakfast or lunch. And reserve caffeine strictly for the morning hours, never after lunch. By aligning your supplement schedule this way, you're not just adding pills, you're creating a rhythm that supports stronger muscles, faster recovery, and healthier aging every single night. Section 7. The Emotional Close. Let me leave you with this thought. At age 60, 70, or even 85, muscle is not just about appearance. It is about freedom. The ability to walk to the store, carry groceries, climb stairs, or simply get out of bed without help. Every pound of muscle you preserve is another piece of independence you keep. So tonight, as you prepare for sleep, ask yourself, are you giving your body what it needs to rebuild? Or are you unknowingly shutting down the repair crew before it even starts? Shift your supplements. Avoid the saboteurs. Embrace the 2 vitamins that have stood the test of time and science. And wake up tomorrow not just older, but stronger. If you found this helpful, share your experience in the comments. Have you tried vitamin D3 or zinc at night? Did you notice a difference? I read every single comment. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the time. Hit the subscribe button right now so you don't miss tomorrow's video.